Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Aisha of Roll Reviews and I want to share wax. I want to talk about a little wax, baby. Now disclaimer, was there when Brandy opened up her wax company. She would come on here just like I'm doing right now. She had a YouTube channel. I'm not sure if she still does, but she would talk about wax. And eventually she opened up her own company. I feel like, oh dear, I could find it in an old email and I'll try to remember to put it along here. I feel like 2013 maybe. Well, anywho, been shopping with her ever since. And then I took a break. I was spending like almost $800, $900 a month on wax. Homie can't be doing that. And I did that for a while. It's just addictive. Your home starts smelling nice. The packages would come with treats. They were very festive and decorative. They had nostalgic names to the scents, and it is very easy to be drawn in. And then once you get a scent that you really, really love, you do not want to go without it or have to struggle to purchase another order, like stuff coming out of your car. It's like, it was a whole thing, you know what I'm saying? And I had a whole room, and I'll link that video down below for you, dedicated to wax and like sugar scrubs and things like that. And I had to pull it back. I'm like, girl, that is a mortgage. That's a whole house note. But I think I'm at a place in my life where I know how, and I think I've been doing pretty good. I've been getting wax orders for months now, and I don't post, I don't talk about it, but I want to talk about it. And so I thought I'd bring this one on. Right now I'm actually melting. Hold on a second. Okay, so I just poured this out. This is from SuperTarts, and this is Amber Sunrise, Amber Satsuma, and a sparkling limoncello. I like this. And see, again, back to, well, how can you get into $900 a month in a wax purchasing power? Like, how did you allow yourself to get? It's easy to do, because something like this would be, think about $5 or $5.50. Well, it's just a clamshell. So you get 2, 4, 6 squares. And, at the time, oh God, I will link the video below for proof in the pudding. But I had like 30 something warmers at one point, 37 warmers. Right now I'm down to 3. I had to look, 3, but I just placed a Scentsy order. Oh, and I'm a consultant. So I'll link that in the description box below. I do have a party currently going. My daughter is the one whose party is going. And I got to respond to a lady who sent me an email. Anyways, this is me for you. But it's easy to do. At one point, I had a warmer in the living room, the kitchen, the boys' room, my bedroom, and my office. And so if you're trying to cover that amount of space, well, that would consume just one of these. And so then you would need 3 of these. Now you're at $15. You see what I'm saying? So it's easy to do, even if you're trying to be conservative. This was just, it's almost like a creamy dreamsicle, but with effervescent fizzy note. I'm not completely rusty, but I do need to be doing these to get back into practice. And what I'm currently melting is also SuperTarts. And I just want to pull things down, get in a place of center after work. And this is Eucalyptus Vanilla Spearmint. So it's still melting down. I just popped these in. And I feel like they need to cure a little bit longer, because these arrived, a big order arrived, I feel like 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. So I do need to leave them alone and go back and melt maybe my advent calendar. Yep, I got one of them. I had COVID, and I did a whole 29-minute or so video. And for whatever reason, the phone will not, let me edit it, pull it together, compress it, and it don't want to send it up. So I have a new device. I'm gonna see if I move it over to a PC or something like that. If it will stand it, I can just be me, throw up a whole freaking advent. At the time I recorded it, honestly, Brandy asked everyone in the group not to post and spoil it. But we're in March, so I should be able to do what I want to do at this point. She don't care. Anyways, let me get into this package and show you guys what I got. Now, I don't know. I think I was in a patient's room placing this order. It was that real. And so I just grabbed what I could. I don't think she has a cart hold set up because I know I had a few more things in my cart than what I actually checked out with. I like this. I hope she continues to do this. This is so cool. Don't nobody pop up to my house. I would knock you out. But yeah, I like this. This is so, I mean, can you imagine if she just had bundle bags already like this and you just bought it for 50 bucks and called it a day? Didn't have to wrestle with nobody. Ooh, and I love Lifesaver gummies. And she's like Beezy Tarts. She gives you candy. Okay, so I got a free sample. This is lemon sea salt. I've always admired Brandy a bit. She's like the Tom Ford of wax. Okay, honey? If you're looking for complexity, you're looking for something avant-garde and very unique, and you smelled it all, you made your own custom blends, and you don't know how, you're just uninspired, she will inspire you. Yes, darling. I can smell like molten sea salt flakes. That's what it gives me. But the lemon is there. But the lemon is almost like a lemon shortbread. But I don't want to say that. I take that back because then you'll start thinking yeasty heavy bread. No, and this is very light. It's very floaty and airy like an Aquarius. This is what this smells like, but it smells very coastal. Love it. And then we have a card that I have a frame I could put this in. And then on the back, it's a handwritten note. Thank you for your order. We feel so lucky to have your support. Hope you love everything. Kloss is so good. Love, Brandy. And she actually sent me another handwritten note, and she noticed that I was making purchases, and she said, I'm so glad to see your name again. And I keep certain things, and I kept that from her. Hello, fall. And this note is candy corn, spun sugar, and butterscotch. I mean, doesn't it sound so, it's so October, but if you watch any of my past videos, and I left a lot of them up and I took a lot down, you'll know if you revisit some of those videos or visit those videos that I melt I'm a mood melter. Self-acclaimed mood melter. I melt what I want, when I want, according to how I feel, not the season. So though this does transport you to Halloween, you know, Halloween, here comes Halloween. It is not limited to that. And if you feel like you want to go in that scent direction, go for it. It is a denser note. It is a little bit heavier, but it's sweet and it's yummy and it's delicious. And it smells like all of the three notes. It's just swirled and weaved together so brilliantly. I am a butterscotch is butter brickle, spun sugar, and candy cane. So that was Hello Fall. The next thing we have here is Peace. And so it's like assorted shapes, which I actually like, because some things you have a bigger dish with a deeper, a deeper depth to it. And so it can take a larger piece of wax and, you know, disperse it. And then you have other dishes that are not as deep. They're a little more on the shallow side. And so you don't, oh yeah. It smells, you don't need a lot of wax to get things going. Piece is driftwood, spun sugar, and vinegar. This smells handsome and beautiful all at this. It's a very unisex boy meets girl come together and created piece. And I think it is very much a peaceful, tranquil, serene type of note. It's so calming. Someone's going to have a procedure in their recovery room. I would say melt this. A baby's nursery, a sick toddler, hell, a sick grown man if you have one of those and they're not feeling well, or yourself. This is great. I don't want to limit it to just like that, but I would put this scent in a very wellness category. If you are wanting something where it's calming and calming you down, this is, if you meditate, do yoga, this would be something I would just kindly put that right on in the warmer and be like, Next thing, oh, I see Klaus. Look, I just started grabbing things. I was just like, I just need to get this purchase over so I can return back to my duties. This is John Lemon, Eucalyptus and Lemon Curd. I just knew I was going to love it. And I love to play on words. One time for John Lennon, rest in peace, R.I.P. boy. But yeah, again, who thinks to put eucalyptus with lemon curd? You know what I'm saying? Like, I love her out of the box thinking. It's just so appreciated. I know a lot of people in the group would agree, and just independently, my own opinion is I really do value what she comes up with. Okay. That smells, I don't even know how to describe it. It's a cleaner scent. So if I had to put it in a scent category, it would be a clean scent note. And I think they're paired very nicely. One isn't necessarily beating up the other. So they're working in a unison here. Oh, look, on the back is some little pexy, some little sprinkles. I like it. So let me move on so we're not here all day. So see, so this is what I'm melting right now. And so I repurchased it. And if you can see too, there's a little tiny bit of color variation. That's another way of telling if the wax is beginning to really settle down in its marinating process. Again, and don't think the eucalyptus, this is eucalyptus vanilla spearmint. Don't think the eucalyptus is coming. I have smelled some eucalyptus, and sometimes you need that. I have smelled some eucalyptus that just go straight up the nose like Vicks Vapor Rub. It's very strong, very intense, and a good bit of oil was used. And again, COVID, the flu, a knee operation, you know, certain things I can see that being very much appropriate. You stopped up, you know, with some type of sinus situation. Not a doctor, nobody's doctor. This is just homeopathic remedies or suggestions to just feel better. It's so sad you gotta say all this. Consult your doctor about if it's okay to melt your wax if you don't feel good. I'm still going. We got 2, I think maybe 3 to go, if that. And I like this. I think that's a very cost-effective way to, if you were, like she is a wax maker, I think this is a very cost-effective way to probably use some type of silicone or some type of mold where she's popping them out and then throwing them in a cello bag versus all those countless clamshells that ends up in the garbage can. So bravo to her, again, for thinking unique and different. What is this I got going on here? It smells like some type of candy. So this is menthol, grapefruit, silver birch, and rosemary. The grapefruit is, it's like the fourth note, and it's fighting. You can, to get to the top. And I feel like it's that birch and rosemary that's trying to push it down. So it's got a herbal, a very herbal co-sniff on it, but it's something sweet there. But even though nothing is saying sweet, so maybe it's like the juice from the grapefruit. But it's unique. I'm gonna let that one cure 6 weeks before I bother it, because I want it to do its absolute best. And then we have Arrow. The only thing I would say is that maybe with some of the prints, it's very hard to read. It's very hard, at least for me, to read. So it would be good if the fonts could be a bit more stronger, or something like this with a dark background and maybe, I don't know, a lighter, more, a color that will pop up off of this dark background, because brothers and sisters, this is very challenging. I don't know if I can, I see peppermint, maybe black pepper. A wax person come upon this video and you know the scent notes without me having to go in a group and find a scent description thing. You just put it down there in the comment for me. I like it. Yeah, it smells like Robin Hood. If Robin Hood had a scent, he smelled like this after he bathed in the lake. Sherwood Forest. I like it. It's masculine. It's in the masculine category. And then last but not least is all right, Claws. Ooh. Claws make your girl happy, bruh. Oh my God. I need a little more. Teak wood, blackberry, and fresh balsam. See what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't have paid me 10 years ago, because I feel like it's been that long. I started this wax journey in 2011 or 12. My first order was Front Porch Candle Co. And then I bought a D-Stash from Kirby and went down that road fast. And Tiffany Candles, Front Porch, and Kirby. And I was like, oh God. But you couldn't have paid me even 5 years ago to be fooled up with no balsams and teak woods. But now I'm just like, I'm grown, girls and boys. I'm grown now. So, like, my scent note palette has evolved. It's matured. It's in a different place. Not to say that any of those scents I would not still like them, but I'm a lot less afraid to step out there and try different things. And that is one of my, other than stuff jumping up out my cart, is one of the my favorite things to do when shopping over at SuperTarts. So thanks for watching, you guys. If you're interested in like some of my hauls, because I have a little something going on in this very cabinet here, but I've tried again to not let it, you get a shelf or two and that's it. And that's where I'm keeping it. But I've been enjoying making my purchases with Brandy. Been doing so now for several years, but as a coming back from a few years of not buying anything. I think I've been shopping now maybe 6 months, if not a little longer than that. And it's been a pleasure. So thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. Like, subscribe, share, come again, and peace.